Snowden was an NSA contractor. He did not get into the most secret things in NSA, but he got into enough that said that, well, NSA was working with telecommunications providers to go after targets when authorized via court order. So he got that. He thought that that meant that we were spying on Americans and people around the world, if you will. Did not mean that at all. All right. But nobody reported Edward Snowden. So some people gave Edward Snowden their password, and he was kind of off to the races in terms of finding things. He was good at social engineering. Snowden goes away several days after he's supposed to be back. He's still not back. CNN is now reporting that it has several hundred top secret NSA documents. I'm like, holy bleep. And then I was asked to actually lead the internal damage assessment of what happened with Edward Snowden. NSA, one of the most sophisticated cyber organizations in the world, was had by the insider threat. So first and foremost, I always tell people, know what you're trying to protect. What's your organization's crown jewels? What are those things that you need to protect, that you need to keep safe to ensure that your business stays viable, whether it's be your people's information or your tradecraft information or whatever it is? What are your crown jewels? Who has access to that information? And who should have access? What I would submit to you is that everybody who has access to the information probably shouldn't have access to the information, right? So that's number one. Number two, know what's going on inside your networks. What credentials do people have? Should they have those credentials? Number three, you have to have good professional help and assistance in order to stay ahead of these things. So organizations like ITC, work with them. They have a network of professionals within their network, and they have a professional workforce that's focused on just looking at things like this. Number four, make sure you practice good cyber hygiene. I mean, it's just really important. There are people who click on things they shouldn't click on. Number five, I would say, is ensuring that people practice good cyber security and ensure that their organizations have a plan for dealing with cybersecurity, right? Part of that is just, having your patches updated when they should be updated. And then the last thing I would say that people need to do is ensure that everybody understands that cybersecurity is everybody in the organization's responsibility.